Showtime. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Pink Girly channel. I'm Lori, and I know I work with paper, but geez, the dust in the dite. Oh, man. Hello, hello. I've said hello to Teresa and to Mitzi, and there's Pam. Hello. And my friend Barbara. Barbara, those hats were incredible. Barbara sent me 2 pictures of hats that were gifted to her, like a beanie type hat that has the fluffy pom-pom on top. That black one, I think you should name it. I mean, it's so huge. It looked gorgeous. Thank you for sharing that. And of course, my little music video she sent me. She's very good to me. Well, while I wait for some folks to come in, tonight I'm going to play with my Timmy things. And I did go online and take advantage of that 50% off sale. I got a few more things and they just happened to arrive today. Don't judge me. And then I have to do a drawing. So I closed the drawing on my video and I had it all set up on my phone and it didn't save it. So I've got to do that again. But you know, it won't take long. It's not like there, are hundreds of names to put in. But I do have a couple of questions for those of you that are here. Hi, Sherry. Does anyone know our dear Jilly? Jillian is her name. I forget her handle. Is she Canada or is she US? I can't remember. For some reason, I think she's Canada. And there's another gal I'm not familiar with. Her name is, I sent her, you know what? I sent her an email. I wonder if she answered. Let me just see if I can look real quick. Because I have that where it's easy for me to get to it. Let's see. She's from the good old USA. Cool. She answered me. That's fabulous. Because I have a girl by the name of Tammy Kirwan. So she's USA. So that's great. And then there was another gal. I'm pretty sure Terry Cleveland is from the USA. See, I don't know what, because I said I would do USA and international. She is Canadian, Jilly. Thanks. I thought she was. Okay. So we'll put her. It's just her and Devin. And a gal by the name of Beth Ann Dupre, but she said not to include her, so I guess I don't need to. She said she's got plenty of jazz. All right, so I thought, what can I do for a warm up? And I thought, well, I was thinking about Mary's. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Barbara. Hi, Dixie. Of course, Murray had her surgery this afternoon, and I've been thinking about her all day. And then I've been thinking about every time I say it, I'm thinking about. I remember my granddaughter when she was about, I don't know, 4 or 5, sitting on the little potty. Now, I guess she was younger because she was still sitting on that little potty. And her mother was recording her and she was singing, I'm thinking about not ever going to bed and staying up all night in the living room and eating my breakfast. And I'm thinking about, sorry, I digress. I love my grandchildren. Anyway, Murray has some kind of a swap she's conjuring up. I think to do some kind of ACT. I couldn't find the information. ATCs, and you make 3 and you trade with one other person. You were thinking about her today too, Mitz? Yeah, probably a lot of us were. I did send her a quick little message. Hopefully she's resting. Um, so I was remembering about the tag swap I was in. Kathy Berg and Colleen had done a swap quite a few years ago. I don't know if anybody put yet. 2020. Our dear old Devin Rex. She's got her name on there and date August 2020. So I thought I would share my tags that I have. Now I had this little planner that I wasn't using anymore, and it was so cute. Like, see, I have trouble throwing stuff away. So it was so cute. So I thought, let me see if I can make it into something that will hold these tags from the swap. So this one Devin Rex did. Isn't it cute? Look at the little blings up there. Now, I don't know if they all have names on them. I kind of remember they don't. This one is from Karen Sue. I don't know Karen Sue. It was Hangout in Art, black and white with a pop of color. 2020 swap. Oh, good. So she put the whole deal on there so we can remember what we were doing. So I just put little pockets on my little divider things in this journal. Oh, aren't they cute? This one, I don't see a name. As long as everything is exactly the way I want it, I'm totally flexible. If you've never been a part of a swap, I encourage you to do it because it's really a blast. Really, really and truly. Oh, this one came with its own little sleeve. Looks like we've got a little window. We've got some, looks like Timmy paper there. Oh, there we go. This is Ann Lar. Tag swap. That's from our little Ann. How about that? It was kind of blended into the bottom, so it was hard for, I don't think I saw that first time around. Look, my pockets, I guess I had to rip it to get this one in here. You can only be beaten if you give up. And this is by Colleen. How cute is that? She was one of the hosts. I'm loving that silver spatter. Okay, let's see. And I'm kind of thinking you got one from everybody, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see if this one, okay, over here. This is Peggy Fitzmaurice. Peggy does nice work. Look at that. That's all cut out. And then she backed it with, I guess, a book page. And you got a little claim check in there. Maybe a little pocket on her tag. They call her Peggy Pockets. What did I do here? Gosh, I haven't looked at this in forever. I've got some stickage. This is pumpkins. Let's see here. Made by Gail Donofrio. I don't think I've seen Gail for a little while. I know, right, Barbara? And it's fun to go back and look. This is from Candy. Delight the word with compassion. Oh, delight the world with compassion, kindness, and grace. How cute. Look at that. Candy. Now remember, it was black and white with a pop of color. This was an extra little note from Kathy. Believe in yourself. This one's made by Kathy Berg. It's got cute little fibers in the top. We got a cute little charm. And she says, thank you for participating in the tag swap. That was nice. That was a lot of extra notes for her to write. Wow, look at this one. Barbara Moore. Happy everything. I don't know Barbara Moore either. Look how fancy schmancy. Look at that nice big flower. Hey, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to everyone who's coming in. I'm just sharing some tags. Look, I left this all together. That I was in a swap back in 2020 that Kathy Berg and Colleen hosted. Oh my goodness, look at, oh, this is all stuck in the, maybe I should fold that down. Look at that beautiful piece. Inhale courage, exhale fear. The Happy Diane Summer 2020 ATC card. And she put every black cardstock, glitter paper, PTP backgrounds 1 and 4, corrugated paper, 1/16 black artist tape, studio light stickers, dies for Sizzix butterflies number 4, Big's beautiful butterflies, decorative accents number 6, Tim Holtz thinlits, oh my goodness, wax thread, cosmic polish 7 colors, Dina Wakley blackberry, dilutions cut grass, sparks ginger magic. And I guess she made 50, and this is number 44 of 50. The Happy Diane. You are stronger. Oh, there's an address. You are stronger than you think. How sweet. Man, that was something. That butterfly's really cool. So that's that one. They might have just picked out so many to send everybody because I don't really remember. Oh, and this was mine. I kept one of my own. My Papa color was orange. Pink girly. We've got a little penguin here. And this is from, I wonder if this is Tambit. Oh, Tam-Marie Bitgood. I think she still is around, right? I think I might see her in Didi's, maybe. And this one is from Teresa Peterman. Most of us would know Teresa. Her Papa color was orange too. Great minds. Great minds. Let's see. This one. Oh, look, this one has a little note kind of taped to the back. Teresa Collins. Black and white tag swap. You got the hourglass. Time flies in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a little eye in there. Oh, that's an idea, isn't it? Ooh. Tam-Marie thing hangs with Patty. There's a little bit of a lag, so I'm thinking you mean Tam-Marie. Ooh. Oh my gosh, how cute. And this one's from Patty. Oh, Patty Marsh. I think she's Kay Burke's friend, isn't she? They go to art things together. Oh. There we go. I think that was the last one. And that was it. But I'm glad I put them in a spot where I have them all together. Unlike other things that are missing in my art room that I absolutely cannot find. And instead of this getting sent to the Goodwill, see, look how cute it looks with all the little tags sticking out the top. So I have to find out from Mary what her swap is because I haven't done a swap for a little bit now. So I think I might like to do her swap. So I encourage you, if you haven't done one, if you can take it on, to do one because they're really fun. And it's, you know, it's happy, happy mail. Okay. I just got a little message from Mary She just got home and she's getting ready to post. So keep your eyes peeled so you can see what Murray's got to say. All right. So I took advantage again of the 50% off sale, and I went on to they're not 50% off anymore, Tim Holtz stuff. And I got a few more things. You know what? Years ago, money was tight, and right now it's not. And I can get a few things here and there. So I just did it. But don't tell Ron. These are droplets, metallic droplets. I wanted them in red and green and the gold and silver, but they were out of the red and green, or at least they weren't available to ship. Now I am saving my packaging because I'm going to hopefully use this packaging. Beth is doing a coins. I never did the coins. I never did a coin. Who was I? I was saying that to somebody the other day. I usually save that plastic part, but I'm going to save this. This is going to make a cute tag. Now, where am I going to put these? Now that I dumped them on my desk. This little container I got in a, oh look, I got this in a charity shop in England, in York. I'm going to put them in here. Now, when I say to one of you gals, does anybody remember where I put my Timmy baubles? Someone remind me, please, that I put them in my little charity shop. Let's get this button out of here. Make some more room. My charity shop container. How many coins do you have to do for, hi, Ange. How many coins do you have to do for Beth Swap? Do you know, Mitz? I mean, I could ask her. I've got my Grinches done. My husband delivered my Grinches. I should show you a picture. I did 25. One hit the floor before I got to finish it up. So there's my box of Grinches already. So they're done. And my sister, oh shoot, I didn't want to close that one thing. Yeah, my spinning wheel. Okay. My sister is having an open house with some art and different vendors type things. Like I think she has somebody baking cookies. And so that's, I think, the 3rd. Is the 3rd Sunday? It's either the 2nd or the 3rd. And then we have cookie day, our family cookie day. Either the 2nd or, I don't know, I'm all twisted up. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, girls. They really aren't hard to do, and they're really fun to dress. But I couldn't find all my Christmas baubles. Found some of them, so they really weren't as cute as they probably could be. Okay, Timmy baubles in there. And then I got another package. Not another. I didn't have a package of these. There's a retired package that I bought from. There's Jilly. Jilly, we were talking about you earlier, and I thought you were in Canada, and Barbara confirmed that you are. So I want to make sure I get you in the right spin-off. Timmy went to London? I don't know. Did he? Keisha had for sale. Can't stay, but wanted to come in and give us. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, that's Gail. I thought it was. Oh, okay, Gail. Oh, good, honey. Oh, good. Oh, you're quite welcome. I hope you can use some of that stuff. How's your knee? I hope your shot works. It took mine a couple of days, but it did give me relief. Okay, so I just got some of these labels. They're always good to have. Somewhere I have some of these, but I can't find them. And I have the clear butterfly wings. Can't find them. I have, I looked in so many places today. My husband said, "What are you looking for?" And I'm like, "I'm building these envelopes to send to my winners tonight, and I can't find all the stuff I want to include." Ay, ay, ay. These are called gauge dials. I thought they would be fun to have and use them in a lot of different ways. And I got some of these tags. I don't normally buy tags. I normally make them. But like I said before, for 50% off, it wasn't outrageous, and there's 20 of them, and I don't have to do it. I've had these before too. I know I have some left over. No idea. No idea. In fact, where's I said on my Timmy haul video that if you watched to the end, you would have heard me announce that I was going to do 2 giveaways this evening. One for US and one for foreign. It's just an envelope, and of course it's going to depend on weight and size, all what I can get in them. But this is what I have in them so far. Hi, Shannon. Oh, hi, Janet. I almost missed you. So far, I've got these loaded up. Here, let's see. Let's do it this way, because see, I want to include. Now I'm thinking about making my own envelope so I can kind of control the size, and I have some Tyvek, and that's real sturdy. So see, I get nervous about sending stuff to like Janet, or who else did I send to out of the country? And then you don't know, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of it busting open. So these are, like I should call them vellum. So I'm just adding a little bit of everything I have into these giveaway packages. And it shouldn't weigh too much. I wasn't going to put any metal in. These are hard to pick up. So there were 14 people that responded and left me a message on my video. So as soon as I get done showing you my haul, I'm going to do the giveaway, so then I don't forget later. These have a lot of static electricity. Mindy Lou. Oh my gosh. These look like the wings of dead bugs. A wing collector. A wing collector. You'll see it there. We got the wings up there. Okay, this is salvaged tags. I haven't had this one before. So, oops, there's another wing. Wing-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, you get string with these. Sorry, I closed it earlier because I had to get the names so I can have them on this wheelie thing. I put them on the wheelie thing and it didn't save it. Sorry, had to close it. I gave quite a few hints, though, dear Shannon, dear Shannon. Okay, so let's pop one of those in. So I thought these would be cool. Oh, I think I have these from another package. So let's give one of those. Oh, let's give you a string. Let's give a couple strings. No problem. I know you're teasing. Oh, teasing me. Uh-oh. The string's all one. That's not good. That's not good. I've got to gauge the string. Yeah, so the girl that called me about the Grinches, the last time I took Grinches to her, you've been making videos all day. That's the way to do it, I guess. I haven't done that yet. I guess I should do that. She took them kind of on consignment, but I guess she didn't remember because my husband took them over to her today. She paid me for them outright, so paid for my Timmy haul. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girls? Ooh. Okay, this is baseboard junk drawer. I have never had these, so I'm not going to pull them all out. It takes too long. Oh, look, there's an elephant. But they're a chipboard. And wow, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. These might be a little. Let's see, I got to look at those and see what I can part with. 13 cents. Look how cute they are. Look at that with just 2 holes in the top. I'm a sucker for all this stuff. Look, number 15. Crayons. I just can't stand it. All right, so let's see. Let's put a tag in. These come with no strings. No strings attached on those. Now, I did include some of the flowers, but I don't have any butterflies. Let's see, a couple of those gauges. And you've got tissue paper in there. Oh, look, let's get some of these in there. One little elephant balancing step by step on a piece of string. He thought it was such an amazing stunt that he called on another little elephant. I never heard of that little ditty. Oh, I don't know if these are stickers. Labels. Ephemera pack snippets. I can't tell if these are, they feel like they might be a sticker. Are there any round ones? It's like getting presents together for the grands, you know. You don't want to jip anybody. You want them to have the same stuff. All right, now, you know, once I get these packaged up and weighed, I'll let the winners know. But I might have to take a few things out depending on the size and the weight. Whoa, that's a big old butterfly. Many little ones. I've already included some flowers, so we're good there. Okay, so this is what it's going to be. And like I said, one's going to be US and one's going to be foreign. And the only foreign girls are Jilly and Devin. So we're going to do Dee Dee style with the old Post-it. And we'll say, oh, Canada. Yeah, but just for an envelope, it wasn't too bad. I just sent Lena won something, and Janet Nash won something, and they were just in a little envelope, and it really was not bad. Not bad at all. Canada and USA. All right, so I have this little wheelie thing on my phone. My sister uses this one, so I've got to take out these sample people. And we're going to put in Devin, return, and we're putting in Jilly. And I say done. So we've just got 2 of them there on the little wheel, and I tap to spin. Here we go. Tick, 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 tick. Jilly! Da, 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 da. We have a winner, Jilly. Jilly, I don't have your address, and I'll send you a message Instagram in case you already scooted out of here. And I'll get your address, and then I'll get that off to you. All right, here we go. Now, just going to take a little bit because I don't have that many folks. So, and where's Jilly? I'm pretty sure. Oh, you're here? Barbara didn't leave me a comment. It's just folks that left a comment on my video. And Barbara doesn't like to take things for herself. You're quite welcome. Barbara likes others to win. She's very kind-hearted. All right, so I'm putting in Marty. And I'm putting in Gail Ann. And I've got Tammy. She's the one Tammy K. She's the one I emailed, and she's in the USA. And I've got Peggy Fitz. And Terry Cleveland. We're going to say Terry C. And Lisa Conway. And Bethann Dupre, she left me a message, but she also said she has plenty, so she didn't want to be included. So that was very kind of her. So we're going to put in Judy O. And I've got Kathy Calico Kate. I appreciate you girls leaving me messages. And then we got the Mitts. I put in Mutts. Mitz Z. All right, we got Mitzi in there and Riri. All right, that should be everybody. All right, so in this group, we've got Marty, Gail Ann, Tammy, Peggy, Terry, Lisa, Judy, Kathy, Mitz, and Riri. I put Mitzi. I'm going to make it right. I don't spin the wheel that often. You better just leave it the way I put it. All right, so we've got everybody. Oh, you know what? I forgot my girlfriend Jean. She's on here. Jean G. Oh my goodness. I keep taking out Ree's letter. Jean Gibson. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Everybody with me here? This is so exciting. Drum roll, please. All right, we're going to go down to the wheel. Get rid of that advertisement. And all I have to do is tap it. Everybody's in there. Jean, Mitzi, Riri, Kathy, Judy, Tammy, Peg, Terry, Lisa, Marty. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Mitzi! We have a winner. Mitzi! So there you go. So Mitz, I need your address too, okay? So if you private message me, Instagram or Messenger. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right. Now we can get busy. Busy. All right, let me put those aside. All right, so I was trying to decide how I want to make a little journal. And of course, I was thinking about Christmas because Christmas is upon us. And, I like Christmas. I like the red and green. I like the glitter and the sparkle. And I love what it means. And it's my channel. So there you have it. So when I was digging through all my things today, trying to find what I'm missing of my Timmy stuff, which I find myself to be so annoying. I found this really cute envelope. Don't know where I got it. It's very likely that I picked it up at a thrift shop. But I thought this might be a cool cover. Now, I've spoke of this gal before. Her name is Susie. Shabby Soul, and she's a maker for Tim Holtz. So I really like her stuff. So I have kind of her look and the way she puts books together. Oh, you're quite welcome, Mitzi. And I kind of had that look in my mind, and I'm going to try to replicate it. Now, I'm not quite sure how I want to put my pages in here. Actually, I'd like this bigger flap to be my closure, and all this writing and then would be upside down. But see, a lot of that's going to be covered. So do I do it that way? Hey, Nettie. Or do I do it this way? I might decide not to cover up everything. And then I don't know if I want to anchor my pages in or if I want them to be like a tab binding or ring binding. So I'm not quite sure. I guess I have to figure that out before I finish tonight. But when I was going through my drawers and boxes and bags of jazz. Oh, no problem. You're welcome, Chili. I remember buying a couple of pads of paper years ago. The other one that I have is dated, it's a different style, and it's dated 2017. So I've had this for a little while. This one's called Paper Stash, and it's quite Christmassy. And the other one that I have is called Craft Stock Paper. Craft Stock 24 sheets. And this is craft on the back side, and then it's got these patterns in the red and cream. And I'm just not feeling that for this kind of a book that I am doing or hoping to do this evening, or at least start. So I went ahead and took some of these sheets of paper, and right before I started the stream, I was painting coffee on these and then dried them real quickly. So I'm thinking I want to use these as some of my starter pages. And then I was thinking I wanted to possibly fold them up. They fit in here, pretty well. They're just, longer than what I need. And I don't know that I want a pocket on every one, but I think I'd like a pocket on a couple of them. So I need to do a little cutting, and then I'm going to do a little fussing, and I just don't know where we're going to land. You know, I've got my new Tim Christmassy stuff, and I've got my bag of laces and fabric here, and I've got some other Tim stuff sitting here that hopefully I can coordinate and add in. And then I was cleaning out another bin and I found these, and I was getting ready to throw this away because I thought this was packaging. And then I thought, well, maybe I can cut them, and look, they're freaking stickers. I almost threw them out. And somewhere I know I have these. They're boxes. And I know I cut them apart to use them because I know I would never build the box. I can't find those either. I know, right, Nettie? I have no idea how long I've had these. And then I was thinking, I was watching The Shabby Soul again, and she uses the rub-ons that he has, and I'm thinking, why didn't I order myself some of those silly rub-ons, because they look so cool. I'd like to mess around with them. And I have the Christmas ones. Of course, now I can't find them either. I think they're sitting over there. I'll have to go look. So anyway, let's get started on something here. So if you have any questions for me, please don't worry about putting them in caps, because I have my computer a little distance away from me. And then I found these, look, in my stash. So I have them out in my room here. So I just am decorating my space. So I have a little bit of Christmas cheer in my space. Okay, so I think this is a good size, and I think I can fold this very nicely for one of my pages. And then I'm going to trim this down. So obviously 8 is a good length, because I have a little bit of zhuzh either way, and I could put little tags or whatever on there. And then if I measure this, so 8 by 5-ish is good for me for this little project. Yeah. So I'm getting out my little trimmer. Not a Timmy trimmer, just a little trimmer. Let's see, let's shut the phone off. Now I just want a little bit of a pocket. I'm just gonna eyeball this, ladies. I'm an eyeballer. Eyeballer. So then, of course, it's going to be folded. So then I'm going to want, not that one. I'm going to want me to have a little divot. Oh, thank you, Shannon. I'm going to make myself a little divot. So I'm just going to get my pages together first. All right. And some of this paper I'm not that crazy about, but it is what it is. So I said 8 by 5. So I'm going to trim this. going to have these little bits, excuse me, left over to do with whatever. Some of these were still a little too bright for me. That's why I went ahead and I did the, coffee. Painted the coffee on it. Now, somewhere in my stash, I saw real light, thin garland. And I thought, what would I ever do with that? Well, guess what? Now I'm thinking I could maybe make a little wreath for on the front of my cover. Don't remember where I saw it. I have one idea. Didn't get to it before I came on tonight. I guess it doesn't matter which way it goes. Which way did it go? Which way did it go? I'm thinking I might want another. Maybe I'll want a deeper pocket. Maybe I will want a deeper pocket. Let's see. Let's hold off on that one. This one, you know, it's got all like the little cards you can cut out. But see what I don't like about this? I think Graphic 45 does it better. They give you a way to be able to cut with your cutter without whacking the design. Let me see if I can. Okay, so that's a good cut. Well, I guess I could really make them bigger cards and not all little cards. Let's see. It's a little too big. Let's do... yeah, so that's 8. If I want... I'm just doing this with my eye. I don't do numbers very well. Yeah, it is pretty paper. I don't know if you can still get it because on the back of the you know, the back advertisement of the tablet, you know, I'm wondering if I scored that. That could be like a little tuck-in page. Maybe I won't cut that one. And that can be a card. See, this is how I am when I'm working by myself. See, I don't talk out loud to myself as much anymore because my husband's home all the time. But when he was still working, I just talked to myself like there was somebody else here. I don't have to decide right now, do I? I don't. I don't have to decide right now. I can put that aside. And then I was thinking, when I was watching Susie the Shabby Soul, I mean, if you're a fan of Tim Holtz and you like his look and you like, you're doing it with the guillotine, not your eye. Thank you, Barbara. If you like Tim Holtz and the look of his work, you got to check out the Susie gal. She's really quite clever. Look at this paper. Look how beautiful that is. And that side's not too bad. I'm not too much of the plaid stuff, but I don't know what she did. The one I was watching, she was using a I don't know what the fabric line was called. It was Tim Holtz, but I don't know, you know how he gives everything a name. I don't remember what she called it. And it was really a lot of funky colors and patterns and stuff. But by the time she was done with it, it really looked nice. It really did. And then, of course, I was thinking, oh, I wish I had some Tim Holtz fabric. I knew I bought some, but I thought I had only bought these little these little strips. So then I'm looking for this. It's this file folder, and they're just little. I made some of my own, but his have, you know, it's real nice. You have the well, those oxide inks are a good thing to have, though, Ange, to tell you the truth. They're one of my favorite things. Had to have a little sip. So I'm looking through this other tub trying to find this. It's cute stuff. I don't know what I did with it. All right, so this is 8, so I have to score it 4. And I open up this one smaller tub, and guess what Lori finds? Tim Holtz fabric. She totally forgot she had. Ugh. Maddie at SAC has the file folders. Yeah, well, Lori does too. Maddie probably knows where hers are. Lori doesn't. Yeah, Maddie's got everything. Hers got everything. All right, that's not folding as nicely as I want, but so let's crease and fold, crease and fold. So I was hoping to make little flip outs. Oh, flip out. So welcome to everyone that's come in. I have 2 channels. I'm going to announce here, just because I haven't before. I mean, I've mentioned I have 2 channels. Okay, Ange. And when I first started to record and get involved with YouTube and all that jazz, I was doing videos, and I really like making videos. I haven't taken a lot of time to do them lately. But that's all I was doing when I first started. And I had visions of grandeur of having, you know, a little business, and I have my little Etsy shop, and you know, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Anyway, I didn't really know what I was doing. I don't know a whole lot more now. However, I ended up with 2 YouTube channels. Yes, I have 2 YouTube channels, and I've got 730 subbies over on the other channel. I don't want to keep up with 2 channels. I have made announcements. I have put a video up. People still keep joining. I don't want to lose those people, but I have to make a decision. So I've decided I'm going to shut that one down at the end of this year. I've invited them to find me here. And I just, it's a lot. It's a lot to do one. Hi, Candy. I was going through my tag swaps with that we did with Kathy Berg and Colleen in 2020, and I showed your tag earlier. With a nice memory. It's fun to have those things to look back at. So those folks on that channel that mostly follow me are really into ceramics. And they like the ceramic stuff that I do. And I feel bad about that, but I keep telling them to come over here because I have some ceramic stuff over here, and I have other ideas lined up. I just haven't gotten to it. Like all day long, I was rummaging through my jazz, trying to find what I wanted for tonight. I mean, come on, Lori, get your act together. Anywho, this is probably not going to go well. And then I was trying to fuss around with my sewing machine. Still haven't got my husband to look at it. I did change the tension setting to 2, and that seems to be better, but it's still not quite right. All right, now this is where it gets a little fiddly. Trying to put your pages in. This may be too many pages. We'll see. I love that paper. Maybe I want that to be the center. Let's go this way with this one. This way. Now, did I not measure 5? Look. They're too stinking long. All right, so if you need a drink or you need a snack, now's a good time to go, because this goober didn't cut them quite short enough. My measurement is off. Oh, look. See? Where did I put my stinking line? That's 5 there. Oh, we got trouble right here in River City. Ooh, where the cap? Well, they don't have to all be the same. Look, I put the arm down and started to. With a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Oh, we got trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. My daughter and her family are still sick. My daughter feels better, but she's still not well. Oops, got a fever. Sorry, hit the camera. Off with their heads. Oh, we got trouble, trouble, trouble. Right here in River City. I mean, if it's truly a junk journal, of course, our little Susie Shabby Soul, hers are all the same size. Oh, Shannon, your daughter's sick too? Yeah, my daughter, her family's just had the flu, and they can't seem to get rid of it. There's just 4 of them, but you know, they keep giving it to each other. And I have to say, my son-in-law is not a very good sick person. Just saying. If he gets an injury on his finger. You saw that play 3 weeks ago? Cool. Oh, RSV. Yeah, I can't say that one word in that RSV. Okay. So now let's line her up again. I think I wanted that one there. Let's go this away. Let's go this way, that away, this way. That looks better, I'm thinking. Yes, there's the short and the long of it. Actually, I was in a couple of plays when I was in high school. Oh, goodness. Really, Shannon? Oh, my. Okay. What do you think? Yeah, classics sure do stand the test of time, that's for sure. Okay, so if we open this up, the one play that I was in that I remember the most, it was called Out of the Frying Pan, I think. And I was a snake charmer. Oh, Julie said she's had bronchitis for a month and she's still fighting it. 2 rounds of antibiotics, inhalers, and oh my goodness. Hang in there, girls. Hang in there. We want the cold weather to come and maybe kill some of this here jazz. And my big song in that play was I Need a Man, I Want a Man. Someone to sit with on my divan. That's all I remember. All right, so now I had this little page here, this little doohickey here, and I think this would look cute as a half page. So I'm saying a half page, but it's not really a half. It's not really a half page. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to be chubbier than, the average bear. So I'm open to ideas of how I might want to bind it. Just do a pamphlet bind, short and simple. All right, now let's thinking about never going to bed again. That's my granddaughter. Thinking about, certainly I have to have some kind of a flip out. Don't I need a flip out? Oh, flip out. When Janet Young said that this morning, I'll freak out. I could use elastics. That's an idea. My elastics are white. I have a couple of black elastics. I could use ribbon. I'm thinking I want it more stationary because I'm hoping to load up the pages. Now, see, if I went ahead and I wanted to do the tab binding, which I'm kind of thinking about, then I'd have to cut these all again because the tab binding, I'm a weirdo. A cat's out of that bag. Cat's out of the bag. Staples. That's a good idea too. Because I got my nifty new stapler. I just have to find some staples. I get very confused with the tab binding. But see, if I do the tab binding, all the pages stack on top of each other very nicely. You don't have any of this alligator jazz. I was thinking about stitching it on my machine, which before my machine fell ill, I think I could do it. But right now, I don't think I could. It'll be all gunky and junky back there. Now, the other option is to cut all this in half and use little rings. Now, I used to have the little Timmy rings that were really a pain in the behind to get apart. And I don't know if I pitched those or if I still have them. And they were really small. So I might have to go with a, you know what I mean? Like a binder ring. And I did get some more of this, this linen tape that he has. It's not really Christmas, but really it could work. But I'd have to cut it. You guys don't really care, right? I mean, you're here. And if you have to go, you'll just go, right? It doesn't matter to you, really, right? What I do or how long it takes me. Because if you need to go, you'll just leave me, right? Look at look at these fingers, these hangnails, and then I was thinking I could washi tape. I could washi tape flip outs, right? Yeah, Shannon thinks the rings are a pain. Although when you look at Susie, if you knew Susie like I knew Susie, oh woo, oh woo. I know Candy, but I can't decide. She had one where she did rings, and oh my God, I mean her stuff is just, I mean, it is out of bounds. Okay, may I just say it's out of bounds. All right, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm here till death do us part. Oh dear. I hope that's not the case. We don't want any departing that way. All right. It's hard to see where I want to make cut or butter. It's nothing like seeing an old gal cry. Woo! Not too bad, not too shabby. Now we have a whole new host of, okay, cutting woes here. How low can you go? All right, so 8 inches. I just wanted to double check. So I'm going to go 4. And I'm going to make sure. Now I have double the pleasure, double the fun. Who remembers that? Double mint, double mint, double mint gum. I'm so surprised this Thanksgiving, no one in my family, probably because my daughter wasn't there, none of the kids in my family sang the Daisy Sour Cream Daisy Dollop song. They all know it by heart. But I think my daughter's the instigator. And she wasn't there. My life changed drastically when I bought a paper trimmer. May I just say. When I first started in paper crafting, I used to cut everything by hand. Oh dear, you've got to go feed the hubby. Thank you, Barbara, for being here. I appreciate it. You have a good evening. Have a good evening. She's probably making something yummy. We had a good dinner. My husband, he cooks pretty good. Every once in a while there'll be a not so good one, but tonight was good. He's got cooking chicken breasts down to a science, girls. And baked potatoes. Oh my gosh, when he does a baked potato, they're like high-end restaurant baked potatoes. It's amazing. Okay, now the trick is to set up the pages. All right, so that's going to be my back page. And this is going to be my front. And let's have a pocket in the back. Trying to think, you know, how these will all look and work together. You know, you got to think about that. Candy said, my hubby is great at sitting in his chair and laundry. Well, you know, everybody's got to be good at something, right? I'm the resident slug. For sure. Now, the only thing with this is that you know, it takes a lot of tabs. And I don't have to have all these pages, you know, or don't. Did I already have this pocket? Yeah. Because by the time I load this up and do stuff, you know, I tend to get carried away. With pages and stuff. Who's that little guy in here? Hubby's home. I do like this page. I might want that as a repeat. Oh, look. That would look cute that way. All right, so some of these I might be able to make as flip outs. So what that means is, if I remember correctly, you have to go every other, every other. You start at the back and you work forward. And to get a nice tight not me, resident slug. Is that what you're? Yeah, for sure. Yep, 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 yep. Let's see. Okay, good. So then what you need to do is odd even. And the first one I tried to do like this. I didn't put enough tabs and it was wobbly. So I really want this to be sturdy because it's going to have, at least in my mind, a lot of junk in it. And I made my tabs much larger than they needed to be. I will say that. So if I do 5, I don't think it's enough. You know, I have trouble in this area. So if I have a center spot, where did I put my little pencil? If I do my center spot like here, I need 3 spots, right? Oh, see, I've already messed it up. Okay, Ange. Thanks, honey. So if I do half here, and then I put one here and one here, that's probably not too bad, right? Here and one here and one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about the same. So I really think, see, I was thinking I ought to cut this like in threes. Why? Why don't I just snip it like this? Let's see if this works. Look, that's curling around my hand. I thought I had a piece stuck to me. Woo! I'm eyeballing it. So that means I need one here, one here. I have no idea what I'm doing because I haven't done it in a long time and I didn't look at the video to rehearse. Okay, so I have one there, skip, one here, skip, 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 skip the maloo. 4, and then this page I would do 3. I would do it free. Let's get rid of that sticky bit on the end. All right, so now snip, snip, snip good. All right, so now what I want to do is just peel the tab, I believe, halfway. Has anyone in chat done this before other than me? I think I want to put it here. I think what I want to do is put it on the outside and then oh, I didn't want to take that all the way off. Sheesh. See, Barbara's not here. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Don't be getting yourself in trouble. Thanks, Shannon. Nope. That's what my daughter says all the time. Nope. All right, let's see. I'll try to line that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boy, I really got those guys close to each other. I'm going to zhuzh this one a little. This is what gets you in trouble. The zhuzhing. Well, if this doesn't work, no, Ange. Ange does her own thing. That's good too, though, Ange. All right, so if I'm remembering correctly, then you flip over your page. And this goes here. Worst case scenario, I just take it all apart and make it smaller. This goes here. Now, this is the fiddly part because I got this blasted pocket, but I'm going to go like this. Flip this over. Flip this over, right? It's hinged. That's nice and solid. But how does this one then hook here? I have to go in the opposite spots. I think I'm doing this backwards. I have to put one here. Yeah, I think I'm doing this wrong. To put one here. And in between those, you add the 4. Right. But I think I should have set it up on the other page, right, Nettie? Before I flipped it. See, because when I put this here, this should be sticking this way. Don't do this at home. This I have to put on this one. So I'm going through here. Upside down. Yeah, I have it upside down. Wait a minute. I think I'm going to make it right. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad Marty's not here. She'd be ripping her hair out. She would be ripping her hair out. Okay. Okay. So now this page will come here and these will flip, but I have to have 4 on this one before I flip it. I think I might want it that way. Clear as mud, isn't it? So let's do 4 more. And I think what I'll do is I'll start working on some of these pages so I don't have to make everybody crazy doing this, because this can be a long process. Or Becky, I don't know what Rebecca means. I'm better if I just look myself, because then I can watch the video 100K. All right, so if I want this here, these will go here, and these have to be here. And I want to line them up to the other spots. Yes, ding, 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 ding. So what? Hi, Marty. I love you. I don't want to make anybody crazy. Crazy. Crazy for being. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I had the mind of Barbara and knew all those songs. I could just I could sing the whole entire stream. Crazy, crazy for being. No, it's not being so lonely. Crazy. All right. So now when I flip it this way, I come in between. No, every other. Oh, keep it straight, Laura. Keep it straight. Every other. Hi, Teresa. Teresa was the first one in. I need a reheat on my coffee. All right, so now this guy would get 3. I'm going to switch it up. No, they're a different length. Let's use some of this one. These two are the same width. So I need 3. 1, 2, 3. The first time I did this, I made these crazy long. You don't need them that long. And using an X-Acto knife to get that separated is helpful. All right, now you could go through and dot each spot to make sure you get them in the right place. You have, Marty? I feel better because I am so easily confused with stuff like this. Whoops, see, I keep taking the whole blasted thing off. I don't want the whole blasted thing off. I want this to go right about here. And then my other little ones here. And you could cut all your tabs ahead of time so you're not cutting and peeling, you know. There's a better way to do it. Better way to do it. The thing is, just do it. Do it. Do it. And some would say, now I think his tape is fairly sticky, but some would say add extra tape. All right, so I'm lining this up. Now this guy's got 3, so I want to flip over the 4s. And you don't want to pull your tape in too tight because you want your pages to be able to have a little bit of wiggle. You know, for when you build pockets and all that jazz. So the thing of it is that you really can't stop, can you? So I'm just going to put this aside. I'm going to work first on some other pages, and then I'll continue this while I'm home alone. But I think I'm going to like that. So the one thing that I was noticing is that I don't like my edges being white. So I'm going to need to ink those. And of course my pages are all different lengths, but that's all right. I shall adjust. And I think I want to tear some of them and all that jazz too. But let's look at the front cover. So I found these wooden snowflakes. Now of course these are not Timmy, but I might like to incorporate a snowflake. And I'm going to put some kind of paper here. So let's see what we have. I have a frame. I'm wondering, did anybody ever heat these up to see if they come apart easy? Yes, Teresa, it's a tabs spine binding or whatever. Yeah, yeah, tabs for a binding. Let me just heat this a little bit and see if I can get this. I mean, it's a little thick. They're not real thick. You know, the old timey. Slide projector. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Uh-huh. 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 That could be a pair of glasses. Woo! All right, let's see what else we have here. Now, these are different cards and stuff. Now, this is some of the paper from... Now, these are not double-sided. I'm really kind of liking this. And I don't have any Tim Christmas fabric. I don't even know if he has Christmas fabric. Maybe I want the striped one there. This is part of the struggle, isn't it? You know, to find what you might want that's going to work with other things, because we have such creative minds. And we have all these choices. So I'm going to trace my flap. And I'm going to go in a little bit. So that I have a little bit to glue over top of. And I'd really like to find my other, there it is. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so I'm going to just trace this. Kind of went under there. Not underwear, under there, under there, under there. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh, the Yanks are coming. See how my mind goes? The Yanks are coming. Maybe I'd be less confused if I marked where my tabs go or something. Yes, and if you did, say like you did 5 tabs. So you want to do odd and even. So if you made your marks, say your even marks A and your odd marks B, or color coded it somehow, I think it would be less confusing, because then when you looked at it, you would know where you wanted them to go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to start with this. It's not perfect, but it's going to do. I kind of cut that a little crazy. The pants are coming, the pants are coming, the pants are coming over there, over there, over there. All right, let's pull out a little bit of ink. Oh, I don't really want frayed burlap, but I don't know where my vintage. I think my vintage photo is gone on holiday. Hey, honey, would you do me a favor when you're done with the dog? Could you reheat my coffee? That would be great. All right. I'm gonna ink. I'm gonna ink it ink. Okay. And I have frame. What, honey? Might be talking to the dog. Thanks, hon. Have my glue. Oh, there it is. I think I'm just going to use my. Okay, Marty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This Christmas paper pack that I got of his, it's called the Worn Paper Scraps. Can you hear that? It's textured. It's just got a fine little texture to it. You know, you know how wallpaper is, a lot of it is not smooth. It has that little kind of grainy feel to it. That's what this feels like. Okay. Now, I didn't glue that real great, and I'm going to my little, hey Christine, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for my hug. Thanks for my hug. I saw a girl many, many years ago when I first started doing scrapbook paper art, and she did this when she was covering, making her own, you know, when we used to make our own covers, didn't use books. Thanks, honey. All right, I'm going to clip this. See if I can get that glue to stick. These little clips. These little mini clips I love. First of all, they're very cute. They're very cute. Hey, Kathleen. Hi. Okay, could use another one. Oh, there's one. Okay. All right, so that's my flap. And I think what I want to do is put some of this I kind of like that New Zealand permit thingy there. So if I glue a piece of that, I'm just trying to put a like a mock-up of what I think I might like to use. And then I was thinking about maybe using this 25 sticker. I don't have any dark inking stain like a walnut. Does anybody have a walnut stain? Like, do you like it? Like, I know Mary has made her own walnut stain, but like a purchased walnut. Do you like it? Is it too dark? Just tear that a little bit there, I think. Yeah, I know it's cute, right? I like it too. Let's move this back because this is going to go over. And then if I put the, trying to think of some other, I want to incorporate a couple of pieces. Is Dana here? I miss Dana coming in. Hi, Dana. I was busy yapping. I'm going to see if I can get this apart. You love your walnut Your Tim Walnut stain. Hi, Dana. Yeah, I've been thinking about a walnut. I mean, I largely use the vintage photo. That's usually my go-to, and I have two of them. Lord knows where I threw them. I am getting better at putting things back. You know, I have like new spots for everything, so I am getting better. I'm just not, good at it, really. And of course, when you've got several projects going, that's what I'm finding with the color pencils. Doing my color pencil work. Oh, his paper doesn't peel as easy as the others. Guess I could wet it a little bit. Just want, maybe I will wet it. Let me wet it. I think I want it a little. You only have the well, that works, right? I wanted to get a refill of my vintage photo because my re-inker is down quite a bit. And when Joann's had that 50 off sale, I wanted to get the vintage photo, but it wasn't available to be shipped. And they didn't have it in the store. So ixnay on that. Ixnay. So what I'm doing is I just put a little bit of water on this, a little spritz. And I just want it to be a little thinner. I don't want the thick, and the paper's not that super thick. I'm just being fiddly with it because I can be. I'm going to chunk up the cover, I think, with other stuff. This is, yeah, and sometimes I've changed the spot, and then I can remember the old spot, but not the new spot. And the little file folder things that I bought, I saw them not that long. Oh, I think hubby really heated this up really high. And I went to where I remember seeing them. I have been married 38 years. We didn't get married till we were in our 30s. So our children are young compared to other folks our age. All right, I'm just going to tear a little bit of this. I mean, I don't want it to look like a scrapbook per se, but I'm just not feeling the love yet, girls. Not feeling the love yet. One thing I didn't get, 41 for you, Nettie. 36 for Kathy. Yeah, I'm not liking this burlap on here so much either. 40 for Christine. I'm thinking I want some, yeah, hung in there. Well, for me, it's easy because I gotta keep her. I gotta keep her. He does stuff for my neighbor, and my neighbor will call and say, I can't believe he. And I say, yep, he's a keeper. It's like with my son. All right, I'm putting some gesso on. My son would make the best husband. He's so kind-hearted. He's very thoughtful. These girls just don't know what they're missing out on. The girl that he was engaged to, the mother kept saying, I just don't think she's ready to be a good wife. He's such a great guy. And as it turned out, it didn't work out. Me too. Kathy reminds her hubby how lucky he is. I should do that. I usually go, sorry, hon, stuck with me. All right, so that might look a little better. And then how about a little bit of, hey, Bill, you were just out. Daddy just had you out. Mommy doesn't have any food. So, no handouts here, hon. Sorry. All right, let's get a little bit of this. 18 in April, husband 2. Yeah, I that's hard for me to imagine as well. But for me, I say by the grace of God, I don't, at least at this point, don't have to. I don't have to. Yeah. Yeah. I think my husband's given up keeping me organized, especially out here. It's kind of a sore subject. But, oh well, could be worse things, right? All right, I'm going to use my heat gun. Kathy says, my son's mother-in-law keeps reminding her daughter how fortunate she is. He's a better husband, father than mine is. She only got lucky on round 2. Aw, it's a shame you had to go through that, but I'm glad you got a good one. All right, I'm going to heat this up just a little bit. Should have probably put this on after, but I didn't think about using tissue paper. See, my husband sometimes will say to me, well, how long does it take you to do whatever? And I say, I don't know until I do the first one or the prototype. After that, it goes a lot quicker. Right? Now, see, this is an envelope. So I think I want to put a little bit of glue there. Because when I do my tab, if I put anything little in that pocket, which they probably won't, it could fall out. Right? And you can see this. Oh, maybe you can't see it. The gesso's turned kind of a yellowy color because this envelope was old and grungy looking. I think I picked this up at there's a place near us where they go in and they empty out estates. After the family has been in and everything's all said and done, they go in and they clean out the space, I guess, for new homeowners or whatever's happening. So I'm going to clip this just real quick, and then I don't have to hold it down with my little baby clips. Now I'm thinking tearing this tissue. And I think I need to try to find... Hi, Sharon. Oh, that sounds wonderful. My sister got a gift from a gal years and years ago, and I don't think her friend is all that crafty or so. She might sew more now, but I think this was one of her first projects, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a rag, I think she called it a rag quilt. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. She made it and gave it to my sister. And I just can't describe it. It's just so, so beautiful. Who's Paper Lips? Is that, is Sharon Paper Lips? Or did I miss somebody else? Oh, if I missed you, I just apologize. Welcome back, Marty. All right. Now, see, because I think I want to ink that a little bit, but I just am really, really not liking that burlap. What else do I have? Peel paint. I've got tea. Well, the tea might... See, the burlap's got kind of a greeny... I don't know. Just kind of... It's grungy looking, but not a good grunge. Oh! Look, I put them away. Look, I put them where they belong. It's a crafting miracle. Such a wonderful miracle. Crafting miracle today. All right. Now let's see if I can find an inker, an Inkadinker, a blender that's not got yucky stuff on it. This one don't look so good. I've got all my little sponges right here. See if I can find, of course, blue, and that one doesn't have any stuff on the back, so it'll stick to the... We were in the car the other day. It's kind of orangey. Oh, come on, Laura. And of course, after Thanksgiving, a lot of the radio stations start playing the Christmas songs. And they started playing, oh, that one might work. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Oh my gosh, I love that one. And I love the one Bing Crosby would sing. I'm sure like a lot of other people sing it. But I like Bing Crosby when he sings the one that goes, I love those Jingle bells. Oh, did you ever hear that one? I love those Jingle bells. Oh, I love those Jingle bells. I love those jingle bells. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so I'm going to use the backs of this because it gets glued down. I don't have to worry about it. And I'm just going to crunch this up a little bit. You despise putting in signatures? Oh my gosh, I love doing all that jazz. Love it. I think I'm going to like this. All right, let's get rid of these little puppies, little puppy dogs. I don't want it way up. I'm going to bring it down a little. I gotta get me some glue. I think I'm gonna like it like that till I change my mind. Then this is gonna go here with some kind of little picture or something. Silver Bells is Jilly's all-time favorite. That's a good one too. And let's see, kind of like this. Maybe I'll glue this on. It's just still kind of damp. Heat done. My friend and neighbor, who's 94, has a gal come and help her with her routine in the morning. And she does a couple of things. She lives not too far from here, but she's apparently got a pretty good sized property. It backs up to woods. And she was telling her that there's all kinds of deer and bucks and little fawn that come. Of course, they stopped planting vegetables, I guess, because they eat them all. But she had pictures, and my friend Betty said she must have had 6 to 8 deer in her yard. She said they're there all the time. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks. Dressed in red, white, and green. Is that how it goes? In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Hear the something. Hear the snow crunch. This is Santa's big scene. The shoppers. Something like that. Hey, Chris, how are you? Nice to see you. Ooh, she's having supper with us. So we having anything good? We having anything yummy? Silver bells. Do, 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 do. What can I do with this? It lost its stickums. Silver bells. Angie, all you want is your 2 front teeth? I just got 2 front teeth. We're hoping they stay in my head. Jean Gibson, there's my friend. Jean, I was telling, who was I telling earlier? Or was he? Oh, I guess it was yesterday. I was telling, oh, no, it was my neighbor Betty. I was telling her about that animal that was screaming. A cheese sandwich and a salad. Man, I haven't had a cheese sandwich in years. I used to get a cheese hoagie. I was wondering, Jean, if you asked any of your neighbors if they knew what that animal was that was crying. It sounded like a cry. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear the ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Okay, that went down pretty good. So I'm going to put this here. And then I have, now I was trying to organize my new Timmy stuff. And I have what he calls, I don't know, tiles, photo tiles, or I've got my box upside down. I think I want a picture of somebody maybe in that little frame. Let's see if I can. Do, 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 do. Da, da, da. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, I think they're in there. There's some. Oh, yeah, I forgot about those little bells and whatnot. I like Candy Lane. I don't know. I'd have to hear Candy Lane. That's not coming to me. I hope these are the right size to fit in here. Yeah. Now, let's see. Who do we want on our cover? These folks don't look too happy. Aw, she's cute. She might be a little too big. Oh, look, there's those candy canes match that paper I tore. So if you just come in, I'm working on the front cover. I decided to do a tab binding, which can be cumbersome and time consuming. So, oh, maybe a bird. What do you think, girls? We've got the little girl, we've got a bird. There's the husband sneezing. Bless you. That's too springy. Words. Script. I'm trying to see if there's anything that looks more Christmassy. Not really. Of course I could cut one. I could cut one. I gotta pull out those bells. I love those G-I-G bells. You can't sing either? Well, whatever you do, it's always a joyful noise to the Lord, so don't be worrying about it. Just sing. Just sing. All right, so let's have a vote. Oh, Ange, come on. Ange, we're going to get you positive about yourself. Okay. What do you think? Words, the little girl, or the little parcel poster bird? Okay, Christine's got a funny Thanksgiving story. Let's have it. Out with it. Out with it. All right, while you're thinking about these photos, I'm going to go across the room and see if my rub one's on there. The girl. Everybody says the little girl. Okay. She will be the little girl on the cover. I wish I could find that little bit of evergreen. It might be in this. That's not it. Work though. Stinker dinkers. Stinkers. Oh, they're cute. That's cute. They're cute. Where did I put those rub-ons? There they are. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. This is good. I didn't find the little evergreen stuff because it's such a little bit of it. I thought, why am I saving that? And then I don't know where I put it. That's the best way to sing. There you go, Kathy. God didn't make junk. Marty said, I can sing, just not well and not in tune, and only in my shower or car alone, very loudly. But isn't that great? When you're in the car or you're by yourself and your favorite oldies comes on. Oh, man. Look how cute these are. Now, these aren't 10 volts. These were probably a clearance thing at Walmart. Keep your eyes peeled for stuff like this. Be a good little add-on. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I did find this little sprig. I might be able to work that in. Did we hear the story? I guess I missed it. Hold on. I'm going back. I'm going back to my little gray shack. Why do I always sing that? All right, there she says, I have a funny Thanksgiving story. And it says she can craft. And I saw somebody say, Christine, that is funny, but I don't see. Older people were in shock. Oh, Philly. Well, I have a Thanksgiving. Okay, I can't sing. Da, 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 da. I can craft. Hi. Do tell Christine. Hi, Jean. I'm not catching it. I'll have to go back and read chat after. I'm not seeing it. Oh, poo. Oh, Philly. Philly. Underwood. Oh, thanks, Ange. Under what Kathy said about junk. See, on my back thing, it's like skipping. Oh no, Christine. Sorry, I'm doing a rewind. For the life of me, I'm not getting it. I'm even going slow. Older people were in shock. Younger laughed. So it's got to be right there. Oh my goodness. Nobody would have deleted it out, right? I don't see it. Oh boy. I gotta see it. I have to explain that kind of balloon and use it to prevent someone. I'll go back and look. It's not under what Kathy said about junk. And I see older people in shock, younger people laughed. Well, I'm not going to sit here. And there's where she said, I have a good story, a funny story. Above my consent. I know. It's like, I mean, YouTube wouldn't have taken it out, right? I don't think I have where comments have to be under review, although I did do the bot thing. The bot. Oh, good grief. Oh, well. You still see it? I don't know. I don't know, girls. Of course, I'm on StreamYard, so who knows if that makes a difference. But her nephew bought and used the from the bathroom and asked his mom. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, that might be wise. That might be wise. Kids. What's the matter with kids today? Do 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 do. All right, let's do. It sounds like something my son would have done. Okay, let's glue this down. Let's glue this down. Yeah, maybe. Because, yeah, I guess. Oh my gosh. Just like, I mean, my son and I were in Europe, in London last Thanksgiving. So we weren't in the States. And of course, my family all met for Thanksgiving dinner. My mother didn't go this year, but she went last year. And there was some carrying on. She was trying to protect my son-in-law, apparently, and oh my gosh, she said something really inappropriate. She just lets whatever fly. At 90, well, I guess she's 91 now. She was 90 then. Not good, because there are little kids there. Oh, that's what we say. Leave it to Fran. Leave it to Fran. All right, so I'm just putting a little gold in that medium, trying to catch that area of where my tissue paper is going to go. And I'm bringing it down a little further because I don't want that whole poinsettia. Now, while I have this little gal out, let's see if I can. This can be tricky getting the glue. Let me just do the outer edge. So I'm just doing the outer edge. with the glue that's still on my brush, just a little bit. I'm going to pop her in there. Press that down. Now, I did ink on this, but I'm thinking I need something else on there. Oh, Marty, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's tough. They're not saying that about my mom, but I can't imagine that my mom's really not on her way. But, oh. Huh. Oh well, I don't see it here, so it might be a StreamYard thing. Anyhow. All right, so now this is really wet. I should probably hit that with the heat gun, but let's see. I kind of like those bits there, and I can, once that dries, I can put more more inking around. And I have a piece of this lace that I know I want to use. I can put that on, but I'll put this on over top once I tab and get my, the book all set. Now I've got a piece of an old hanky. That might be better. I might just see if I can tear this. Because it's not that old. Oh, that came right all the way off. I could glue that on. I need something up around here. And I'm thinking I'd like to try some of, these are the rubber ones I found. Hey, Julie. Nice to see you. I also have, where's my box of I have some Timmy stuff in my, pardon my reach. Oh. Because Susie, the shabby soul that I keep talking about, she uses this stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have that. I didn't even know I forgot I had it. Okay, so I've got these little metal things with numbers on it. They're cute. And I've got some little Christmas charms. They might be Tim's. I don't know if they are or not. Doesn't matter. Bulb pins. Some of this chain. Where are my, oh heavens. Oh, here they are. These little word things. Walking in a winter wonderland. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, here's my rings. They're really hard to get open. I have to get my husband to get them open. All right, so I have some of those if I need them. And then she was using, oh, she did a really cool thing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull out a couple of my memo pins. She did a really cool thing with memo pins. And somewhere I have these other pins. They're Timmy pins. Like, they're not a bulb pin. They're, oh, look, I have these too. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Happy holiday. Tinsel. Oh, I love me tinsel. My dad always used tinsel. And it had to go on one strand at a time. Lori, who threw this clump of tinsel over here? Daddy, it's stuck together. You put it on one strand at a time, please. Oh, what I wouldn't give to hear those words again. My dad could holler at me till the moon came home, till the cows came home, however they say it. All right, that's enough rooting for now. Oh, I've got those little mini clips. Your husband's, can you find it anymore? I mean, the old timey tinsel, you know, well, I guess that was lead. That was the great stuff. Because it was a little weighty, you know. Oh, it just looks so beautiful on the tree. I think my husband did garland growing up. I'm like, what? No, tinsel. He's like, that stuff makes a mess. I love tinsel. Love me some tinsel. Okay. So I'm still needing something. I wonder if I just get some green paint and smudge it around on there. Let's see, what would be like an old-fashioned kind of thicket? I think that's a little too dark. My Gamble's a little too dark. This is this is a different brand of thicket. No, I hated sewing in signatures. I like the decorating part, which I still get to do. I'd pay someone to make the signatures and sew them in. Maybe if have you watched some folks do it, Kat? You know, I mean, what is it that you don't like about sewing them in? Because you're a sewer, right? You're a sewer. So you hand sew. So is it lining them up, punching the holes? It's hard for me to think that you wouldn't like it because, you know, you're good at the sewing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get a better picture of why. Marty says, you make the cover and I'll do the rest. Teamwork, that's good. I always get them crooked and lopsided holes. Yeah. I can show you how that, I can show you how to avoid that if you're interested. You got to make yourself a template. Have you tried making a template? All right, so we have a little bit of green paint on that frame and then a little more gesso. And I think I want to put that there, and perhaps this little sprig has a wire in it. Wonder if I could get that out. I don't think so. Boy, I'd love to be able to grab that wire. Almost cry every time. I then cover with fabric. Yep, use the template, but still get them lopsided. Oh, if I put that green there, you're not really going to see my lace. So maybe we won't put that green there. All right, I'm going to use my heat gun. Yeah, can't wiggle. You have to hold it, or maybe I'm bad with numbers and measuring. But if you take like a book, it looks like a bookmark, and say you put it where you want, you measure out your holes like with a ruler, like like a sewing ruler, how it has all the different little lines, and then you just look. Please come undone. Do 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 do. You washi taped it tonight? Oh, washi tape's a good idea. Maybe you could try the tab one, like I was doing earlier, or like those where you punch three holes or 5 holes or something and put in those little binder rings, like I was showing earlier. Um, that makes a nice one too. Or you can just stitch down the center of your pages on your machine. Although that can go crooked too. Yeah, see, like, or if you have a Timmy ruler, um, and there's other, I don't know what this ruler's called. But one like this, it's got all those little lines. And if you take your piece of, say this is like a bookmark, say, and then you make it the length of, I mean, I could do it sometime. Or if you want to get together, we can do it. Um, the length of your books, like inside if you're using a hardcover, like say a book you took apart, I always go by where the inside pages are. Oh, bookbinding kit, game changer. Oh, there you go. Anywho, if you do it that size and then you open it up and say you want 3, or 5, and then you just come in with your ruler where your fold is and you mark your lines, your holes, 1, 2, 3, punch it, and then this sits in the crack of your book, and then I put it in a catalog, and sometimes I clip the top to the pages so it can't wiggle, and then just stab those puppies. Just stab them. Stab them. All right, I'm gluing that down. Boy, I'm getting nowhere fast on this, aren't I? Sheesh. 2.5 hours. I haven't accomplished anything. I could say making friends, but I already know you guys, and I don't think I'm influencing anybody. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I think I want to try a little rub-a-dub-dub on this little gal. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, the 3, the thing of it is you still use the same thing. It's just, well, we could talk about it privately. Because I took a little course. Back from editing my last video of the day. Oh, God bless you, Shannon. I don't edit. I just don't have the patience to do it. Yeah, middle signature first, and then the other two come after. All right, I'm looking for something little that will sit along here. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I'm going to do Deck the Halls because I think that will fit. Now, of course, I don't have the directions to this. I'm assuming I just have to rub-a-dub-dub. So I'm going to try to line that up as best I can. And I'm going to try to only rub. You love editing? Cool. See, we all are so different. That's so great. So cool, actually. Where's my... I didn't get all of the S. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season. Whoops, didn't get all McKay. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la la. Hee 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 hee. Okay. Okay, good. Look, I got a little bit of Jessa Warner little nose. Okay. I'm going to put this on the bottom. I've got my hot glue in. Kathy, really, truly, I like doing it. And I could show you how I do it. But we'd have to do it privately. I can't do it online. And I have to think about how I would show you so I don't share something that I'm not allowed to share because of where I learned how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I've got that on there. That looks kind of nice. And then maybe that's a little too big, perhaps. Hey, Chris. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to trim this. I'm going to leave a little overhang, but I'm going to trim. A little trimmer. And let's see. I think I'm going to stay on for another half hour. And then I'll probably scoot. All right. So now I want to take my inker, my blending tool, and I want to add a little to my edges here. And maybe a little bit to her. One thing I didn't get, I think I started to say this and then I interrupted myself. When the Tim Holtz stuff was 50% off, he has little candy canes and little peppermints. And I thought, what would you ever do with them? And they would be so bulky. But Susie uses them as little dangles and so it's not really making your book thick. She's amazing. She really is. All right, so I was thinking I wanted to put this 25 on here somehow. Just not sure where I'd be wanting it. This is deceiving. Yeah, Susie, sorry, Shannon. I talked about her a lot tonight, so um, I didn't repeat the whole thing. She goes by Susie Shabby Soul, and she's one of Tim Holtz's makers. And it's Suzy, Z is in zebra. And I think her channel is called Shabby Soul. But if you go to YouTube and put in Susie Shabby Soul, you'll find her for sure. And she oh, don't be sorry. She does have she has a video where she does a soft cover. I can show you my soft cover journal. She does it with the tissue paper from like a McCall's pattern. And she does the tab binding. She shows you how she does this tab bindings in one. But a lot of her videos are walkthroughs of the little journals that she creates with his products. And they're amazing. I think I want to stick this on something so that I can move it around and see what I want to do with it. Let me grab a little piece of scrap here. Thanks, Marty. Oh, Marty, you are on the ball. I never even think to say, you know how some girls they stream and they're just so good and they're just like, and could one of the mods get that link for me and pop it in chat? I'm not Lori. I'm not Lori. Yeah, you had her, but you didn't click the bell. You can ring my bell, my bell. Thank you, Nettie. Oh, thanks, Kathy. You're very precious. Okay, let's see. I think we're going to end up covering that up anyway. I mean, I like it, but it's too small of a space. And this little gal she needs some additional adornment. I need some kind of, see my flap. That's all right. I just learned how to do it. Okay, Marty. I couldn't even put a link in. That's how great of a mod I am. Okay, so this got stiff. I glued that down. I'm just going to try to flatten that out a little bit. It's like a little mountain top. So I want a little something here. I don't I don't think I want lace because I was going to put lace here. But see, now I have, maybe I do want lace there because see, now I have that postcard there on the tissue paper. Maybe, now that's a pocket. So if I stitch this on, I will stitch the pocket closed, right? So I don't want to do that. If I stitch it here and then I close that, I might have to do a little glue down. So that might not work either, right? How about a little bit of, but see, no matter what I put on there, it's going to bend. How about a little, maybe this is too bright. Let's see. My hubby found my goodie box with a lot of my Christmas stuff in it. Little scraps of paper, and I was making little things to hold Post-it notes. And I keep saying, nobody, I don't know if you guys believe me or not, but I go overboard with everything. I can't just make one. I got to make 37. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in here that's not too, well, there's a doily, piece of a doily. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Kind of cute. Oh, I know what I had that I was gonna use. Think about using here. Silver and gold decorations on every Christmas tree. Welcome back, Marty. I found these in my stash. Now these are little tags. Now that's a Tim Holtz thingamajig. Look, spiders. Happy holiday. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Might be able to use some of this stuff. That's his Jingle Bell. Okay. So I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I can't tell from my screen if I'm buffering. That might not be too bad, right? Do you think that's too glitzy? And then I had these. Forgot I had these. Last week of classes for Chris. I hope I can get some rest, but I have seen that there are moving training course. Oh, geez. I like to put some gold on. I like to put some gold on this guy. Let's put a little And the mess just keeps getting bigger. And maybe a little, oh, I know. I have the Winka Stellas, but I have it in gold and clear as well. Maybe I could just tip his ears. I mean, not his ears, his antlers. Where's my clear? Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I think my supplies have a good old time when I'm not out here because this was on top and now it's on the bottom. Okay? They're out here dancing their pants off, having a good old time while we're snoozing. All right, I'm putting a little bit of clear Winka Stella to give him just a little shimmery shine. You can't really tell that. Now I'm going to take the gold and see if I can put a little bit on his antlers. The bigger the mess, the more creative. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This will show. I might have to pull out the... not too bad. I might have to pull out the big guns. The Merry Pot of Gold. Now, I think I need a little piece of... At the rate that this is going, I will have this Christmas journal finished 2027. Just saying. I need a little piece of... I don't know if I have any in here. You know what I'm thinking about, Ann? Dirty gauze. You need some dirty gauze. What's seeing in here? Whoa. Hello. Alright, I'm gonna have to get it out from the... vault. Get it from the vault. At least I know I have some in the vault. Creak. Oh, just a little. Here we go. All right, let's have us a little snip. And then I'm going to kind of not fluff it, but pull it. And it doesn't really, well, I guess maybe it fluffs. Where did I put my, here it is. Should I think I should forget about this crappy piece of plastic stuff. Kathleen's thinking about starting it. Starting what? I'm jealous. Your name is pretty, Kathleen, and I'm stuck with just Kathy. My mom didn't want nicknames. I didn't want nicknames either. I guess she figured everybody was gonna call you Kathy if she named you Kathleen. I have a cousin Kathy. Her name's Kathleen. Yep. My grandmother was Catherine. She named her daughter Kathleen, but my grandmother was known as Kate. You have to fight. My daughter's name is Colleen. My sister-in-law desperately tried to call her Call. I had to tell her I don't know how many times, please do not call that child Call, because that's all she ever would have gotten was Call her whole life. If I wanted to call her Call, I would have named her Call. All right. I've lost my, oh, there it is. I was just going to say I've lost my 25. And then I need some kind of a dangly thing. I'll put something on, yeah, your name's Angela, but you go by Angie. Yeah. And that's okay if you like that. I just didn't, I've told this story before. My name is a nickname. Lori's not my name. I don't mind Lori. Lori isn't bad. That's not my name. I don't know why I didn't call my daughter. Well, we didn't call my daughter. Okay, I'm punching a hole in here because I'm going to put one of these little whoosie whatsies in here. And because I have 25 there, probably, well, maybe I shouldn't do the 25. Maybe I should. Maybe I just need a plain. I'm kind of thinking I could still do 25. She goes by Sarah Ruth. That's kind of cute though, really, Shannon. Ow! Right into the finger. Sorry, Ange. I hope you didn't see that. Now where'd I put it? Lori is not my first name or my middle name. My parents never called me by my first name or my middle name. So I just didn't want to have to deal with any of that with my kids. So we purposely picked out names that, couldn't be shortened or most people wouldn't shorten. We all have our things, right? But Lori is, my middle name is Lorraine. Lori is, I guess, a nickname for Lorraine. So they knew they always wanted to call me Lori, but named me after a friend of my mom's. So there you have it. So it just was a torment for me, really, in my own mind. Just like my younger sister, she's tormented because she doesn't have a middle name. But my dad's name was John. Everybody called him Jack. So by the time she had my youngest sister and had a difficult delivery, my dad said no more children. I think they probably would have had more had she not had a hard time. And so he had no namesake, right? So my mom named my youngest sister Jacqueline, Jaclynne, which I think is really pretty. We call her Jackie. Of course, they didn't have a problem with nicknames. But because it was Jacqueline, my mom thought Jacqueline and she just didn't think she needed a middle name, and that she might use her maiden name, which our maiden name was really not the kind of name you would use for a middle name. So that didn't pan out either, but whatever. All right, I think I need a little piece of this. I don't really want it to be triangular, though. I just want something under here to kind of pin this on. I just put one of those rusty jingle bells because the cheesecloth isn't really solid. Look, I'm sorry, I've got myself a wound. The cheesecloth isn't really sturdy enough, you know, to hold a pin. So I just put that little bit of cloth there. Now I'm going to hot glue my deer. Oh, I'm gonna put my cluster. It's really kind of like a cluster. My sister forwarded to us yesterday this video of this couple. Some of you probably have seen it. They have they have 6 sons. She's pregnant with a 7th child. This could be an old video. I didn't look anything other than just looking at the video. And they're doing a reveal. And all this pink confetti comes up. Well, the mother she collapses on the floor. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. But can you imagine 7 boys? I just can't even imagine. Our son was not easy. He's a good guy, but he wasn't easy. Just the truth of it. Okay. Now this has a little pop dot on the back, so I'm going to take that paper off, but I'm going to add hot glue there so that it stays. And 35 years of teaching. I don't know. My daughter's a teacher, 4th grade teacher, and the way things are going for her, I don't know if she can make 35 years. It's just not good. All right. Let's see. I think I want to put a couple of pieces of this. I don't know that I I wonder if Fabri-Tac. You love teaching 2nd to 4th grade? She's got one young man in her class that he just gets up and does cartwheels whenever he feels like it. She's got to have his desk right next to her desk. She has her thumb on him constantly. The rest of the class, she can't really teach the way she wants to because she's got to have her eye on him 24/7. 24/7. And there's a second child in her class who I think is kind of the same way. And no cooperation from parents. She's exhausted by the time she gets home. Now, this might not be correct thinking, but see, this is where I would be. I would be like, okay, buddy, you can do your cartwheels out in the hall. I'll count. Give me 50. The rest of the class, get out something to read. And whatever we don't cover today, you're going to take home and do it for homework. And then let the parents call and we can explain why we're having so much trouble in class. And she has a principal who she really likes and thinks the principal is good, but the principal is not a real good disciplinarian. So kids have to do something 3 times before she can write them up. If she sends them down to the office, they come back. What did the principal say? The principal said, don't do it again. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Like when she first started to teach, she took over the position, first grade position, and the lady that she replaced taught my son, her Colleen's brother, first grade, and she had taught 35 years. And Colleen said, I don't know if I can do 35 years. Eh. Now I can get this a little flatter, of course, in the hot glue. So that's why I'm doing this. And I'm using the Fabri-Tac because it sticks down a lot quicker than the white glue. So let's just see if I get enough. No leadership. Yeah. And they want the teachers to do more and more and more. They can't get subs anymore. She has her team. If one of them's out, you lose all your prep. I mean, there's just, it's just very difficult. And then like Chris was saying, you have tests to grade and things to prepare. You don't get it done at home. And for my daughter, she's got a young family. She's got 2 little ones at home, a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. And her husband's a stay-at-home dad. And he does a great job. But by the time she gets home, he needs a break. He needs a break. Of course, the 7-year-old's in school now, but it's life, right? All right, so I keep losing my 25. 25, 25. All right, so I think I'm going to do that. I need something here. Night, Nettie. And I think I'm going to stitch around here. And I'll do something here because that's going to fold in and be, the inside of my pocket. And of course, I'm going to have to do something there. So I'm going to be working on this probably again online at some point, but probably, working on it by myself. So I want to get all my pages in. I think I'm going to ink the edges of my pages. And this still doesn't look like how I want it. I think I'm going to watch Susie again. And I think I need a little something else down here. Of course, I'll trim all this jazz off. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Julie's still here. Just bring Glimmer spray through. Ooh, that sounds nice, Julie. Ooh, I should have thought about that. I think I'd like more of my postcard to show. I don't know. I might arrange this differently. See, I like seeing that. This may have to go. Okay, Kath, I'm cutting out too. NCIS is on. So we'll see. All right, ladies, this is it for me. So we did our drawing. Jilly won, and I have it written down. Jilly and Mitts. I forgot about our little Mitts. Mitts won, so I'll be getting those in the post as soon as I can because I probably am going to build my own envelopes with that Tyvek stuff so it doesn't tear. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this Monday evening. I do appreciate it. Please just remember Mary, she's home, and hope she's healing really well. And I hope to see you all soon, somewhere on the tube. And if not before, then I'll see you Friday morning. Thanks for being here. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you all very soon. Have a good night. Bye bye.